Hello, magical butterflies. This is Xtina from Butterfly Intuition Divine Guidance. I hope you are having a magical day, night, or afternoon. If you are new to my channel, welcome. If you are returning, welcome back. This reading is going to be a guidance reading for the Divine Masculine Collective on what guidance masculines need for 2021. This will be general. This can apply to all areas of life. Please use your own discernment when watching this video and only take what speaks to your soul, and what doesn't speak to your soul, release it and let it fly. When I channel the Divine Masculine, I do refer to the Divine Masculine as he. A Divine Masculine can be a man or a woman, so please take it as it applies in your connection, especially if you are cross-watching. If you are interested in purchasing a guidance reading or a guidance session with me, my list of services are listed below. They can be booked exclusively and only in my Etsy shop. They are not available anywhere else. The link to my Etsy shop is below. If you are interested in purchasing one of the decks I created or the Twin Flame music deck I co-created with my soul sister, you can purchase them in my Etsy shop if you are located in the United States. If you are outside of the United States, you can purchase them with the special ordering link I have for international customers below. My Instagram is at Butterfly Intuition. That is the only Instagram that I have. My Facebook, my Patreon community, my blog website, and my donation links are listed below. So let's get into what Divine Masculines should be leaving in 2020, or should have left in 2020, or what needs to just be left in the past and not taking forward into 2021. The deck I'm going to be using for this is the Power of Surrender cards. Surrender fear. Let go of the fearful stories you are telling yourself. Stay in the moment, focus on solutions, and celebrate every baby step forward. Masculines, it's time to surrender your fear, to surrender the doubt, to surrender your ego when it comes to what you want to manifest with your Divine Feminine. Whether you are currently with her, wanting to go to the next level, whether you are separated from her, wanting to return, or just wanting to call in a new Divine Feminine if you are ready to bring in a new love relationship in your life. You must let go of the fearful stories, the overthinking, the obsessive thinking that is coming through from your ego that you're telling yourself. You must release it, stay present in the moment, and if you have conflict with a Divine Feminine who you are in separation from, focus on the solution. Focus on how you can go towards her to heal it. And as you get past each fear, each baby step forward, you can celebrate knowing you're one step closer to connecting with her to try to heal what was previously broken. Surrender to setting limits. It is healthy to set boundaries in relationships. Practice expressing your needs and remember that no is a complete sentence. So it's time to set limits in your life, masculines. You have to set boundaries in all areas of your life. With your Divine Feminine, with your family, with your friends, with your coworkers. Make sure that you are putting yourself first and that no is a complete sentence. If you don't feel like going out, doing something, just say no. You don't have to explain yourself. Set limits, set boundaries, put yourself first, and do things for your highest and greatest good, and stop doing things based on what other people think you should do. Surrender to rest and sleep. To prevent burnout, slow down, honor your need for quiet time and peaceful sleep to rejuvenate your mind, body, and spirit. Masculines, if you work a lot, I feel there's a few of you who work long hours, who work a lot of overtime, maybe only have one day off, or possibly work 7 days a week. Whatever it is, it's time to surrender to rest and sleep. You don't want to get into burnout energy where you're just unable to focus, unable to set those boundaries, unable to surrender your fear so you can take that first step forward towards your divine feminine, it is time for you to honor your need for quiet time. Spend some time alone. Make sure you're sleeping, you're getting that rejuvenation, that recharge, and you are just at peace in your mind, body, and spirit, so you are getting the nourishment, the self-care that you need. Surrender your ego. Cultivate gratitude, be of service to others, and come from your heart. A big ego can work against you, but humility will further your goals. So masculines, it's time to surrender your ego. That will help you surrender the fear. You have fear about going towards your feminine, and it is time to release that fear, to get into that new energy of cultivating the gratitude to be of service to others as well as yourself, and come from your heart. When you listen from your heart, when you speak from your heart, you don't speak from the ego, you speak from the intuition, you speak from your soul. And your ego will work against you because it will make you doubt, it will make you have those fearful stories. So surrendering your ego, surrendering your fear will help you further your goals and move forward. It will help you surrender to setting limits and getting you the rest and sleep that you need so you can start taking care of yourself. And overall, it is time to surrender resentments. Holding on to resentments only poisons you. Try to forgive others for their shortcomings and keep moving forward toward positive situations in your life. So whatever resentments you have, and I feel very strongly you have resentments towards yourself, when it comes to maybe how you've acted in the past with your divine feminine, it is time to forgive yourself. It is time to release that. Unfortunately, you cannot go back to the past and fix what has been broken, what has been said, what has been done. All you can do is forgive yourself. And if she has done and said things to you, she is working on forgiving you. In turn, work on forgiving her. When you both forgive each other and release it, you release the past. You keep the past where it belongs, in the past. In 2020, you don't take that energy with you into 2021 and in the years to come. And you will be able to keep moving forward towards positive situations in your life because you will be focusing overall on creating new things to happen in your life. You will be focused on solutions, not focusing on the problem, and everything will shift in this connection so you and your feminine can have a new beginning in 2021. Whether it's together, separately, if you two are separated, there might be healing and self-love work that you both must do. But remember to surrender what no longer serves you and leave it in the past and leave it in 2020 and don't take it with you into 2021. So that is what I have for this section of the reading. The next section is going to be what should be brought into 2021. So what should the divine masculines be bringing into 2021? What energy should be coming with you starting the year overall? I'm going to be using the Keeper of the Light Oracle cards by Kyle Gray. Your first message is Lady Nada, Heart Awakening. Awaken to acceptance and divine love. Give and receive in balance. So it's time to open your heart. It is time to have your heart chakra awaken. It is time to accept your part that you played in this connection with your feminine. It is time to accept that things cannot be changed in the past. It is time to accept that she may or may not be willing to let you back in, but if you feel called to go to her, that is a choice you must make. And you must accept the divine love of self, the divine love that she is sending you, the divine love that your spirit guides, your angels and spirit itself is sending you. And that will help you give and receive in balance. Because when the heart chakra is open and balanced, you then will be able to give and receive unconditional love. Your heart will be open. You will just see the roses on that card. I'm being shown in my third eye a rose that blooms, how it opens and it's beautiful and it smells beautiful, and it just basks in the glory of how beautiful it is. That is what the heart chakra is doing for a lot of masculines. Masculines are activating the heart chakra. They could be doing it to their divine feminine as well to help the healing in the heart chakra. But It is time to awaken to the love that you have for her, the new beginning that you want to have with her, and the new beginning overall that you want to have in your life, to have that love of self, love of life, and that just love and joy of just being present in the moment. The Holy Spirit, expect miracles. Remember that only love is real. Miracles will occur naturally. Spirit has your back. So when it comes to your divine feminine, you can expect miracles, but only if you believe. Remember that only love is real. Love comes from the intuition. It comes from the heart. It comes from the soul. It does not come from the ego. So you must release the ego. And when you do that, masculines, miracles will occur. They can occur because Spirit has your back. When you're listening to your intuition and you're listening to your heart and your soul and you're getting into that energy, you will be able to manifest a new beginning, a miracle, and you will be the magician. I'm seeing the magician card in my third eye, and that will help you overall manifest something new in your life. Joan of Arc, voice of truth, stand strong, focus on your purpose, release the fear of persecution, and speak your truth. So it's time to speak your truth, masculines. It is time to stand strong, to focus on your purpose, focus on what you would like to say to your divine feminines, and release the fear of persecution, the fearful stories that your ego is telling you, and speak your truth. Tell her where you were at that time. Tell her where you are now, and tell her where you would like to go in the future if you want a future with her. It is time to speak your truth. If you have trouble finding the words, write down how you feel. Do a throat chakra meditation, a guided meditation if you have trouble concentrating, anything that will help you get in your power to speak your truth. And the last thing is Radha, soul flame. Rediscover a lost part of yourself. Experience relationship harmony and healing. So it's time to rediscover and revisit the flame that burns deep down inside you for your divine feminine. Remember what you felt when you first saw her for the first time. Remember the love that you felt, that she was the most beautiful thing. Maybe you even saw a light shining on her when you first saw her. Whatever it is, it's time to experience and see this connection, this relationship with the divine feminine in harmony and healing. You must see it in the way you would like it to manifest. You can't think about it in that fearful story your ego is telling you. It is time to look at it in a new light. Now, we're going to get into the focus of 2021. We're going to get into the theme for 2021 for the Divine Masculines. I'm going to be using the God and Titans deck by Stacy DeMarco. So the first message is heirs, war. So I'm going to look up the meaning of this card in the book. So hold on. Let's see. Sorry if you hear background noise, I'm not the only one home. This card means there may be a battle ahead. Learn the rules of engagement. So, what I'm getting from this card, Divine Masculines, if you are wanting to reach out to your Divine Feminines, if she is with another person, you must respect that. You must honor it as she did for you, or she was guided to do for you. But whatever the battle is, and this could just be the battle of your fear, of your ego, if you learn the rules of engagement and you understand by facing your shadow side and just telling your intuition, I hear what you're saying, thank you for sharing, but I'm going to listen to my intuition, I'm going to follow my heart, I'm going to listen to what my soul is calling me to do, you will shift out of this energy and you will be able to overcome this battle, and you will be able to speak your truth to her because you will be in a state of alignment. And then you have Zeus Leadership. And I always see the guy on that card, he looks a lot like Jason Momoa. And this card is saying you are called upon to demonstrate leadership and stewardship within your own life. You may need to delegate for best results. So it's time to take a leadership role in your life. Perhaps your career, you are in a leadership role or a leader in your community. But whatever it is, you have to take leadership and you have to demonstrate it. You have to be the eagle. You have to fly high. You have to be strong, and you may need to delegate for best results. That's where setting the boundaries comes in, by telling people this is where you're going moving forward in your life in 2021, and this is where you want to go when it comes to your divine feminine. And then a cat dedication. This card is, it is time to complete a current project and dedicate yourself to your next venture. It is safe to commit. So what I'm getting from this card is that it is time to dedicate your life to what you truly want, to what your heart wants you to have, your heart's desires, what your soul is calling you to, what your intuition is guiding you to. It is time to start dedicating your life to being happy, to being in your power, to being that leader, and to fighting the battle against those who tell you how you should live your life, your ego and your fear telling you how to live your life. If you can overcome all of that, masculines, you can have this new beginning in your life overall, and everything will shift the way it's supposed to. So that is what I have for the theme for the Divine Masculines for 2021. Next, we're going to get some guidance messages for the Divine Masculines. First, we're going to get some love guidance messages for masculines. I will be using the deck, The Sacred Geometry of Relationships Oracle. The first card is Expression, number 19, which equals a 10. 10 is about a new cycle starting. 10 also equals a 1. 1s are about something new starting. The frequency of expression supports our ability to bring out our true essence through many different forms of communication. So your love guidance is very simple, masculines. It is time to express yourselves. It is time to express what you need to say to your feminines, to be in that Joan of Arc energy and find that voice of truth, and don't let your ego, your fearful stories, make you stop from telling her the truth, telling her how you feel. Don't have that regret later in life that you never told her what she meant to you, that you loved her. Just be in that energy to allow things to unfold naturally. Tenderness, number 40, which equals a 4. The energy of tenderness activates our capacity to open our hearts and approach the world and each other with gentleness and care. So be tender. Be tender with yourself, be tender with your feminine, and come from a place of love when you express this truth with her. Speak from your heart, listen to your heart, because she's going to tell you how difficult it was for her. You're going to hear and see a different perspective, and she's going to have the same thing with you, so she has to come from a place of tenderness too. You two have to mirror each other with this energy. If the two of you are separated and you both want to come back together, an expression of the truth, apologies, forgiveness on both sides. Ego cannot be present in this conversation. It must be from the heart. It must be intuitively guided from the soul. And freedom, number 21, which equals a 3. The energy of freedom supports our sense of limitless possibility and potential, boundless expression, and bold exploration. You will find the freedom to express yourself. You will find the freedom to tell your feminine how you feel about her. You will be very tender. You will be very loving. And what it will bring forgiveness. Number 20, which equals a 2. And 2 is about balance. The energy of forgiveness strengthens our capacity to let go of unwanted feelings and emotions. You both will be able to forgive yourselves as well as each other. And you will be able to have an awareness, a new beginning, because that is the number 11. The new beginning number, but it's also the twin flame number, and it also equals a 2, which is about partnerships and balance. And so the energy of awareness supports our capacity to focus our attention on all aspects of multidimensional world so that we can create a reality that we truly choose. Because then you will be aware that your thoughts create your reality, that you will be putting your focus on things that you solely want to come into fruition when it comes to your love connection with your divine feminine, or your love life in general if you're looking to go in a different direction. Every connection is different, with this being general, so take it as it applies, especially if you are a cross watcher. So that is what I have for the love guidance messages for the divine masculines. Next, let's get some career guidance messages for Divine Masculines, I'm going to be using the Archangel Power Tarot by Radleigh Valentine. Okay. 8 of Michael. So Archangel Michael comes through with a message: you can be free. Make a courageous choice to change your situation, not seeing things clearly. So if you're having conflict in your job, masculines, you're just not seeing something, and it's because you're probably looking at the situation from ego. It is time to release the ego, not only in your love connection with your divine feminine, but in your life in general. So you can come into balance in love with your divine feminine as well as with your career. And then of course it'll trickle down into your family, to your friends, how you deal with coworkers, and how you deal with people in general if you work in a job where you're in the public. So Archangel Michael is coming through to tell you to make that courageous choice to change your situation. It is all about how you look at something. Maybe you just need to think outside the box. Maybe you just need a new perspective and maybe see it from a different set of eyes. And once you do, you will have that clarity and you will be able to free yourself, unbound yourself. Because I'm really getting 8 of Swords energy from this card. So you're not stuck in this situation. You just feel bound to it, but you can free yourself anytime that you choose. Leap of Faith, Archangel Metatron. So Archangel Metatron is coming through with the message that it's time for you to take a leap of faith when it comes to your career. You have to believe in yourself, listen to your heart, do what gives you joy. Now the feminine did have listen to your heart come through when it comes to you. So the song came through, Listen to Your Heart by Roxette. So that was a channeled song that came through for the feminines. Listen to your heart before you tell him goodbye. Tell her goodbye. Tell this job goodbye. Listen to your heart, masculines. See how the two are mirroring each other? Take that leap of faith and always do what gives you joy. Ace of Ariel. It's your lucky day. New resources of money, time, or support, a change in job or a promotion. So for a lot of masculines, because I do see aces as offers, so some type of job offer, promotion is going to be coming for a lot of masculines in 2021. You are going to have a change in career. Maybe you'll change jobs, go into a different department, go work for a completely different company, or you just might get promoted to a higher position. But whatever is meant to happen, take that leap of faith. If there is a job opportunity or a position that opens up, apply for it if you feel called to. You taking that leap of faith, you will free yourself from where you feel stuck right now, and you will get yourself into a new energy. And that new energy is the 10 of Michael. 10s are about a new cycle starting, and then you will see that what has previously kept you stuck has ended, and you are finally free, and new opportunities for happiness will now follow, and you will be able to put the past behind you because you will be starting a new cycle, not just in career, but in your life in general. So overall, masculines, you're being shown that you are not bound to a situation in your career. You can unbound yourself. It's just a matter of releasing the ego and allowing it to free you so you can move forward. Next, I'm going to get life guidance messages. So these are just going to be guidance messages in general for life for the divine masculines. I'm going to be using the Sacred Destiny Oracle. Your first message is trust. Masculines, trust the process. Trust what is being shown to you. Don't ignore the signs. Don't ignore the synchronicities. Don't ignore what you're feeling in your heart and in your soul. Don't ignore your intuition and listen to your ego. It is time to trust. It is time to pause. It is time to go within to get the messages that Spirit is telling you. And when you do that, you will see that a gateway is going to open where a new manifestation, a new magical new beginning is going to start. And you will find the happiness that you seek with your divine feminine in your career and in life in general. And if you feel guided at any point to stay in a place of solitude before you make any decisions, listen to that guidance, because it is going to help you go through this transformation, a rebirth, a new beginning, releasing the ego, trusting the intuition. So the blessings of a new beginning with your divine feminine, with your career, with your life, with your family, with your home, getting a new car, whatever it is that you want, will help you get into the leadership role to be the divine masculine, so you can relax. You cannot be so in ego, so stressed out. and you will find the flexibility to balance everything in your life, and you will be able to enjoy the wonders that life has to offer, and you will see that everything is thriving and the truth will reveal itself in time. So just enjoy the stillness, because a new beginning is on the horizon for you masculines. Everything that you desire and want can come to you if you just believe. Next, I'm going to get self-care guidance messages for Divine Masculines, just to see what self-care guidance messages Spirit has for the Divine Masculine Collective. Connect with the earth, number 13, which equals a 4. Get grounded, masculines, is the energy, the message that's coming through with this card. Drawn to the tree, root chakra. Doing root chakra guided meditations might help you if you feel a little unbalanced, a little unstable in your life, especially when it comes to your feminine. You can find root chakra meditations, guided meditations on YouTube and Spotify, as well as the throat chakra, if that's something you feel you need to do. And heart chakra is another thing that's coming through, because I'm seeing the green on that card. So connect with the earth, connect with nature, just get grounded and keep your feet flat on the ground. And flow like water, number 24, which equals a 6. When you get grounded and you get stable, your emotions will be balanced, and you will flow like water, and you won't be in your head, you won't be in ego, and you won't be afraid to speak your mind, and you will just be able to go with the flow and allow things to just come to you and to take the action steps that are necessary. And spend time with animals, number 48, which equals a 12, which equals a 3. So it's time to spend time with animals. If you have a pet, spend some time with your pet. If you don't have a pet, connect with your spirit animals. There's a bird, an owl, a deer, a dog, but you can also see that as a wolf, a cat. I'm also seeing a butterfly on that card, a squirrel. Also, a rabbit is coming through. I'm seeing a killer whale, a bee, ladybug, and an otter. Those are the animals that are coming through. So if you connect with any of those animals, masculines, connect with your spirit animals, and be the deer, be the stag in this card, be the divine masculine, and take control of your life. And if you can do that, you'll rest. Again, you have the message. If you surrender to rest and sleep, you will find this peace at night. You will sleep, you will have that rest and rejuvenation, and you will be able to calm yourself. Now, the feminines also have this card, so you two are mirroring each other with getting out of your head, getting out of the ego, and just going into that, taking deep breaths to calm yourself when the fear energy comes up, the anxiety energy comes up, and just allow things to unfold naturally so things can shift. So next, I'm going to get some spirit animal guidance messages, and I'm going to pull a little bit more than I did for the feminine, since the masculines are being told to connect with nature and to connect with spirit animals, because I feel a lot of spirit animal messages want to come through for the masculines. So the first card is the sea otter. So we did have an otter come through earlier. This is about transformation, number 18, which equals a 9. 9 is about a cycle ending, so it's time to end that cycle, masculines. Start a new cycle, transform your life overall into 2021. And if you can do that, you'll get into the jaguar energy of release. This is the number 9 card. So you'll release your past grievances, the past in general, and you will be able to start a new day, a new beginning, because that reminds me of the sun. Brighter days are ahead. And the red crowned crane shows you loyalty. You will see who's loyal to you in your life, because 29 equals an 11, new beginnings, partnerships and balance. You will see that your feminine has been loyal to you all along, and that you have been loyal to her on some level overall too. And the peregrine falcon observation, if you have been watching your feminine from afar, you will want to get out of that energy and transform out of it, because you will want to get into the leadership of the elephant, the number 10, the new beginning, the Ganesha energy, to go towards her. And here we have the orca. Song lines. You will want to send her a message. You will want to sing her a song, play her a song, send her a song. You will want to send some type of loving message to her, to just let her know that you're there and that you still love her. And the fruit bat, flying fox. Kindness. You will want to show her the kindness that she showed you, that you never could show back in the past. And the beaver shows me that you will want to work on the connection with your feminine. You will want to work on a new beginning with her, and you will want to work on yourself, on becoming a better person overall. And I'm going to close out your reading with affirmation messages for divine masculines. I'm going to be using The Universe Has Your Back. I always trust the direction of the universe, and I know I'm being guided. Happiness is my birthright, and the universe works fast when I'm having fun. So the dragonfly is coming through, so that is another spirit totem animal for masculines. So just remember to trust the direction of the universe, and just know that you are being guided every step of the way. Happiness is your birthright, and remember, when you're having fun, the universe works fast. It's very magical, it's very open, and you can manifest very, very quickly. And when you do that, you will get into the energy of, instead of praying for an outcome, I pray for the highest good for all. So instead of being focused on an outcome, if that's one of the fearful stories that you tell yourself where you think your feminine is going to reject you, what you have to do is just pray for the highest good for all, for both you and your feminine. And remember, energy flows where my intention goes. So where you put your attention, where you put your focus, what you're thinking, what you're feeling, all comes into vibration, and it attracts that to you. So keep your thoughts positive, keep you aligned to what you truly want when it comes to your divine feminine. So I do hope this reading has brought you clarity and guidance on the guidance messages for the Divine Masculine Collective for 2021. If you like this video, if it resonated with you, give this video a thumbs up. Let me know in the comment section below. Thank you all so much for all your likes, your shares, and your subscribes. Love and light.